So the latest War Tycoon update has brought us something that the players have been wanting for a really long time now. The Submarine update. Upon release, this update has brought us two new submarines into the game, with the first being called the Losos class, and the second, and arguably better of the two, is called the Los Angeles class. I'll go into more detail about what each of these bring, and then I'll show you some gameplay of me using these submarines. So the first submarine I'm going to show you is the Los Angeles class, and that's just because I find it more interesting. From the outside, it actually looks quite impressive, and when you go inside of it, it's much the same. You can also notice the stairs are very steep. If you've ever been in a naval vessel in real life, you'll notice how they've got really steep stairs. You also feel like you're in quite a tight claustrophobic space, so it's quite cool. I really do like the way they've done this interior. Okay, so getting into some gameplay here, there's actually a fair bit to say about these missiles. First off, as you can see, they're very fun to use. So the way that the missiles work is your camera will follow them and you'll be able to control them like you're a drone pilot. So as time goes on, the missile will start to accelerate. It'll accelerate to the point in which you can outrun planes and helicopters. So these very quick missiles actually also pack quite a punch. When you hit your opponents, you're going to see that they're going to do incredible amounts of damage. When I was playing earlier, I was able to one-shot every plane unless it was an F-35, B-2 or a B-29, which in my eyes is very OP, especially for something that you're completely unable to see. So yeah, the way they've made these missiles work is actually really cool, but they're also just extremely overpowered at the same time. Losos time. So getting into the Losos, it's sadly quite disappointing and boring to use. So it's got similar ammunition to the Los Angeles class, just without the TV missiles, which in all honesty were the best part of it. The outside of the submarine does actually look quite cool, though I still do prefer the design and overall looks of the Los Angeles class, and I feel the same way about the interior. Sadly, most of the gameplay I got with this thing was also just me swimming around the map for an hour and not finding anyone to kill. Like, the most action I got was when I jumped out to fight some people on foot. And this might not be surprising to you, but I wouldn't count that as submarine gameplay. The best I was able to do was just pester and annoy this one Rebirth 3, and even then I could hardly kill him. I only killed him once. So yeah, I'm quite disappointed by this one. If it were the only submarine they added this update, then I would have been quite annoyed. But luckily they did redeem themselves with the Los Angeles class, though I still would like to see those TV missiles nerfed at some point. They are very overpowered. Also, one quick thing I've noticed about the submarines, the distance that's shown in the kill feed actually kind of gives away where the submarine is. This is because the distance is measured from where the player is in relation to the person they've just killed. And because the player is sitting in a box that's actually in front of their base, not actually in the submarine, if they get a kill that's say 4,000 meters away from where they are, and you can see on the tab list that they're in the base Alpha, you can assume that they're somewhere within this region. This fact also means that the war map becomes essentially useless when you're trying to find people who are hiding away in submarines. That's just about everything I've got to say about these submarines. So the rest of the video is just going to be me showing you guys the rest of the capabilities of these submarines through clips that both me and Beastminds have gathered. I do have to say though, it's going to just be entirely the Los Angeles class because I cannot stand playing with the Losos class. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you've watched until the end of the video, I'd like to ask you guys if you'd like to subscribe. We're still on the way to reaching 10k subs, and we need all the help we can in order to get there, and if you guys want, you can be a massive help on that journey. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thank you guys, have a good one. See ya.